we wanted to do some sort of an icebreaker, and instead of using the traditional, hello name tags, we wanted to have some sort of novel approach. So again, we use this augmented reality card that we had on laid out on a desk, and what we ended up doing is that you could take this to what we called a mingle monitor, and you can put the card in front of the camera, and as soon as you do that, you would now see, you can convert now someone's initials, which is JH, which stands for Jeff Hillemeyer. There you go. And you can now see Jeff, so you can see a picture of Jeff. And what we also did is, if you can step closer, you can actually notice that we have a little fun fact about Jeff, the fact that he was born on Leap Day, so he's technically 8 years old. Pretty young guy for running a company this size. But the cool thing is, so we would have, one for Jeff, and we would have another one for another employee. Here's Mandy Bridgers. So she apparently had a close encounter with a bear when she went hiking once. So anyway, so it was just a fun little icebreaker. So, and again, it wasn't, to us, it wasn't more than just creating kind of a novel experience and nothing more than that. And again, just trying to toy around and see what we can do with it. This actually uses a technology called FLAR, which stands for Flash AR. And there's a toolkit that we leverage to do it. And we actually built this thing over a weekend. So it didn't take a lot of time to put something like this together, but we've also built something a little more complex, which we'll show you right behind everybody, where we actually incorporate video. I was referencing, and the real cool thing is if you just put it right up against the camera, and it's hard to see it unless you get real close, you can actually see these turbines just spinning, and there's actually sound that's incorporated into it. So they actually use also this technology called OpenGL. So we created this marker, and again, this is using a brand, very distinct logo versus something very generic. And the cool thing is that we incorporated into that actually video. So as soon as you put it up, it starts playing a video of the state of Georgia, and it just tracks. And in this case, we used a very similar technology to FLAR. We used something called SLAR, which stands for Silver Light instead of Flash. And the reason we chose Silver Light instead of Flash is because we found that the FLAR toolkit didn't do very well with video. So we discovered that we had to use Silverlight. So again, it's interesting how all these technologies kind of work, but then there are some limitations and different ones. So.